Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Like I said in my last video, I got a job as a teacher and it has been nothing short of eventful. But amidst the chaos, here is what most days looks like for me behind the scenes. But before we get into that, make sure to like this video and subscribe to join the royal family.
Tonight, I'm chilling on the west side. Oh, call my homegirl, tell your best friend. Decide to on the low, no location. I don't want them seeing me getting faded.
Hey Royals, welcome to a new vlog. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you all my work-life balance, being a new mom and now working a 9-to-5. This job has become kind of like therapy to me, and as you watch me go along my day, here are a few things I have picked up along the way. Great rhyme. I am starting to learn more descriptive words because when I'm teaching, I have no other option than to break it down in such a way that these 9-year-olds in my class can actually understand. I am definitely enjoying the system it created and finding a need to follow a curriculum because learning is constant. Learning should not end even when you are out of school. I also like the fact that I am constantly surrounded by human beings that does not depend on ChatGPT for their day-to-day activities. Notice how I use the word depend sparingly. It enables them to think on their own and also enables me to think on my own. I now do basic calculations without using a calculator. I do it all by thinking. I do it all by using my head, which is something I'm really happy about. It literally took me back to those days. I don't have to rely on calculator anymore to calculate basic arithmetic, even the more complex ones. Constantly embracing the fact that I am helping to shape the minds of younger generations, and I do pray that every child in my class gets to grow up one day healed, believing in themselves, not having so much unnecessary life regrets, and just belonging to the sane side of life. Literally, I do make efforts in my own part to impact extracurricular knowledge in them so that they actually know that there's a life out there and they should not be hit by the realities of life. Let me know in the comment section if you think that this is way too much for them. Rather, they should face it head on and basically be prepared for whatever life throws at them, which is in a way kind of related to what I do here on my channel. Through my content, I aim to inspire, and my goal is to empower new moms to be able to thrive in their new role while still maintaining their individuality. This job has also helped me to reconnect with my old lover, which is reading. As many of you might not know, I am actually a writer. No, scratch that. I am an author. I am a fiction author. I wrote a book. It's a fiction novel. It's actually been a while ago. I enjoy writing fiction novels, and this has helped me to reconnect back with my reading culture and also writing, which was my long time best friend. I also try to broaden my knowledge every now and then because I have to learn to actually be able to teach. Yes, I understood the assignment. I also get to learn the general primary curriculum and how it works, also with kindergartens and whatnot, which is going to come very, very handy when my kids start growing up. You might be asking yourself, why is that even important? Because I get to know exactly what to put on their plate in regards to education at different levels. Days lately are basically filled with work, like updating my lesson notes, marking assessments, and for days that we have classworks, it also involves taking down scores because you know that this particular term is almost coming to an end. And of course, coupled with being a mom and running a household, literally, it might seem like a lot and obviously overwhelming and exhausting to me at the same time, but I find my way around it. Literally, that's just how I cope and how I balance the work-life balance, and I do enjoy every bit of the process. It's literally finding joy in the mundane things. To waking up every morning and dressing up for school, meeting these kids in my class and impacting knowledge and also learning from them as well. You get to learn different children behaviors and how they would naturally respond to different environments at different situations. I also get to know their thinking patterns because I am constantly surrounded by these kids. I used to argue that teachers can never know your kids more than you do. But from what I have observed so far, it is quite possible because a whole lot of the characters that these kids actually display in schools, in their classes, with their mates, most of them will not actually display those kind of characters at home. And so you as a parent, you might not know that much about them or in some certain areas of their life. Most parents don't know what their kids want to be in future, but most of their teachers actually know what this kid aspires to. Let me give you all a quick story time. So one day a parent came to drop off her child in school, and then she approached me. I gave these kids a project, and in my project I said, draw two instruments from your future profession or your future career. But before all that, I had already given them a sort of a composition where I asked them to write your name. You write your name, you write what you want to be in future, you write why you want to be that thing, and you also write what you are going to do if you become that person. Now, this parent was a bit worried because she came to me saying that her child says he wants to be a soldier. And then I was telling him, I was telling her that your child doesn't want to be a soldier. And she said that was what he said to him. And I said, no, he didn't write that in his composition. He actually said that he wanted to be a doctor, and he stated why he wants to be a doctor. He stated the reasons, and all his reasons actually made sense. The woman breathed a sigh of relief, telling me that, oh my God, she was almost scared for a minute. I'm like, you don't have to be scared. Maybe he was just teasing you. Maybe he just wanted to see your reaction, and you gave that reaction. You royals, I've also had my fair share of entitled parents. Yes, I'm going to call them entitled because some of these parents, they walk around thinking that the teacher in your child's class is more like a maid or like a servant to your child and should be at their every beck and call and should only do something to benefit your child. And every other child in the class should be like, what, neglected? I'm not going to say too much on that, but there was this uneventful event that actually took place. And on that note, I would like to say that teachers deserves their flowers, honestly. Every teacher deserves his or her flowers. I know the number of students I have in my class. There are a lot from different family, different ethnic groups. I have like Yorubas, I have Hausas in my class, and Igbos, different tribes, and I still find a way to carry all these children along. And there is a parent feeling entitled, feeling like, oh, you're not doing better, or like you're just a teacher, do your job. Teachers deserve their flowers. And let me know what you think about this video, and I want to hear all your thoughts in the comment section. If you are a teacher, do let me know in the comment section. And of course, like this video, share to every teacher, share to every parent, and let's congratulate teachers and appreciate teachers some more after watching this video. And if you are a parent, a seasoned parent, do let me know where you think the educational sector could work more on, and I will actually see, because I am looking for improvement. We have room for improvement in the educational sector in the country. We have so much room for improvement, and getting you guys' voice, I will be more than willing to work with the parents of this younger generation in shaping a more better future for our kids. Thank you, Royals, so much for tuning in today and watching this video to the very end. I do not take you all for granted. Bye, Royals.
I didn't fit it, but I rock it like a baby in the car.